Hi guys, I'm on time for once for my live. Oh my god, we know ourselves. What's happening, guys? Sinead's here, Karen's here, Rosie's here. Hi Rosie Weber, how are you, darling? You look gorgeous in those pictures you posted on the group. Love it. KSMR's here. Melissa's here, Little Angel's here. Hi guys. I was just listening to Heather the lawyer talking about Britney's conservatorship case. Has anyone else been listening? She wants to sue her own dad. Good. That guy's an asshole. Hi guys. Hi Loz. I'm great. I've just been sitting watching all the Britney stuff for the last hour. I manifested you would come on right at 9:15 and you did. Oh! I'm early. I'm on time for my own life for once in my whole life. I'm great, Loz. Life's been great. Oh, good, Rosie, darling. Oh, I'm so pleased to hear that. She should sue, yes. She's going to. And this new lawyer sounds fantastic. He's like, I'm giving the dad the chance to resign. He should just resign if he loves her. And his lawyer's like, no, he's not going to do that. And you're like, oh, well, fuck, dude. A storm is coming for you then. Be prepared. You're going to be thrown in the slammer. Love the hair. Oh, thanks. It's called. I just took my shower cap off and this is what it looked like. So I left it like that. I'm excited when she sues her sister too. Oh, and the mum and the lawyer and everyone. Everyone. Hope she sues the other lawyer too. And get all the $10,000 a week back that he was getting paid. He made $5.6 million out of her. I'm rewriting my affirmations and I'm going to record them tonight. I'm excited for a new change. Oh, don't change them too much, Brittany. Just exaggerate them. Don't change them. Guys, look, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, if there's movement or not. And if you change your affirmations and throw them out and just overhaul, it's like you were training for the Olympics and you were doing one exercise over and over and over and building a muscle and the muscle is growing, but then you just decide to just forget about that arm and not do that arm anymore. You just do the other arm. And that arm's like, what we were growing, what are you doing? So don't change it too much, Brittany. Claiming Brittany had dementia while he made her work. Sir, please. I know. Dementia? How does she remember all the dance steps, you fuckwit? Like, how anyone signed that off in 10 minutes without asking her opinion, without any kind of court hearing, and just went, oh, yeah, okay, dementia, tick. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the money you just shoved under the table for me to approve that. Whoever the lawyer or the judge was who originally approved it should be thrown in jail. In 10 minutes, they approved it. And somehow it's kept getting approved as this voluntary thing that went for 13 years. And she keeps saying, I don't want this. Like, nah, you're having it. And she's like, but it's voluntary. Can't I just pull out? No, that's not what the word voluntary means. Yes, it does. What are you fuckers talking about? I think the whole system's corrupt and they've been paid, honestly. I saw Britney Spears live when she was 3 years old. I wish I could remember it. Oh, when you were 3. Oh, really? Oh, amazing. I think she's so talented. I love it. Lois, how do I stop checking 3SP's socials? It's so addicting. Guys, do you have any self-control or what? Do you want me to come around your house and force you to go to the gym and force you not to eat donuts? Guys, it's the same self-control as not eating a fucking box of Ben and Jerry's. You know what I mean? Stop doing it. The end. After 2 months of seeing your videos and practicing what you teach, I'm finally seeing birds will land. Oh, wonderful, darling. Wonderful. Respectfully, you can cheat on me. Oh, what is this? What are you talking about? Morning / nearly afternoon. Oh, is it nearly afternoon over there? Do we sleep with SP affirmations or self-concept? I would prefer self-concept, guys. I don't want you to focus on them during the night. Affirmations against jealousy. Hallie, that's about you, okay? I never compare myself to others because no one is like me. No one is like me. I am so special. I am so unique. I am so loved and wanted. No one is like me. How do we know we've convinced the subconscious it is here? Well, do you feel like it's here? Or are you constantly looking to see if it is? Or are you asking questions on the live? If you're asking questions, you haven't convinced yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you would know it was here in your mind if you didn't have to ask the question. Does that make any sense? It's like saying, should I text him? Why are you asking me? If you felt confident, why are you asking? The answer's no. Got it? Guys, if you're asking the question, give yourself the clue that just in asking the question is probably the clue that it's not here yet in your mind. Or you shouldn't text them because you're fearful. You got it? Thank you for your lives. Keeps me strong. Oh, good. In my self-concept, caving to emotion and happier than ever. Oh, wonderful, darling. That's great. Loz, if you have a huge pull towards SP, does it mean they've been affirming for you? Fuck no, BK. That's just your subconscious mind giving you an excuse to do something. Oh, they're affirming for me, so I'm going to text them. Guys, you don't know what they're doing in their fucking reality. They're only in your reality doing what you say they're doing. You don't have a clue what they're doing over there in theirs. That's a lovely excuse, though, to act in the 3D and think, oh, because I felt a pull towards him, because I felt his energy, I'm going to text him. Fuck no. How do you know that they're affirming for you? You don't. But use that as an excuse if you want. Go and text them and get back to us and see what happens. Tell us what happens after you were inspired because you felt like you needed to text them because you felt a pull towards them. Guys, it's just fat excuses. Fat excuses for action. I don't believe I can do this with my mind. I'm going to have to act. Let's think of a fat excuse. Oh, I know. I can feel their energy. I can feel they're affirming for me. I've got to pull towards them. Do you just? Or is it just your brain telling you that as an excuse because it doesn't believe you can do this just with your mind? Sorry to be harsh. When people say that stuff, I'm just like, bullshit meter. Bullshit. Bullshit. Don't do it yet. How are the sleep affirmations going for you, Loz? I actually forgot to turn them on last night. I woke up at 3 a.m. and turned them on. I completely forgot. I was listening to some ASMR and fell asleep. I think that was my brain's fat excuse for not listening to it because I just don't like it. Loz, you got me laughing hard at the gym. If it's actually inspired action, you won't know it's inspired until after the fact. Exactly, guys. Exactly. What is Birds for Land? BBL. It's not a Brazilian butt lift, darling. Birds for Land. Attention from others. Ex is coming out the woodwork. God, my ex just called me then. He doesn't understand why I'm having a 20th birthday party for the cat on Saturday night. He's like, the cat won't know any different. I'm like, dude, it's none of your business. What if we don't know what we want? What self-concept can I use? If you don't know what you want, what do you mean? You don't know if you want to be happy? You don't know if you want a relationship? What do you mean? Just say, my life is working out exactly as I want. My life is perfect. Everything works out for me perfectly if you don't know exactly what you want. You don't know the career. You don't know the person. What is shadow work? It's a lot of shit, darling. It's basically the new agey world latching onto inner child work and then forcing you to think that there's some kind of demonic dark side within you that you need to get rid of and you need to pay them money to give you a whole lot of shit to do to get it out of you, when really it's just your inner child crap that you would do with, not crap, but stuff you would do with a therapist, rehashed into new agey speak, saying that you've got a shadow and therefore you need to get rid of it. It's not a shadow and it's not a dark side, it's negative thinking. It's fears that you've held since you were a child. Ta-da! It's just the same shit anyone's ever been doing with a psychologist since the dawn of time, since Freud. Okay, but the new age world loves saying it's shadow work because they love putting a spin on things and copywriting shit and charging you money for shit that's new when it's just old stuff. But I hate the idea of you having a dark side. No one's got a fucking dark side. And if anyone says that, they're a moron. I don't know if I want a relationship. Well then, darling, just affirm that your life is perfect and it's all working out for you, and however that turns out will turn out, okay? Now I can't sleep without my affirmations. I wake up if they turn off. Oh, really, Brianne? You're so used to it. Oh, God, I need to get to that point. Hey, Loz, I feel so certain. Hang on. And confident living the end. Anxiety and panic has gone. So freeing. Oh, and really, that's wonderful. Wonderful. When we broke up in February, I told him to never talk to me again, but I know he will come back. Wonderful, darling. Don't worry about what you said to them. They don't care. Like, they'll still contact you. Don't worry about it. So if I'm attracting birds for land, does that mean SP is on his way? That's what it means. Birds is before the land is SP. Birds is before the land. Okay? Where do I get these sleep affirmations? We are making them up ourselves. Our own self-concept, recording them ourselves, and then playing them in the night, our own voices. You can listen to Dylan James or whoever, but I would prefer you did your own because they have to be specific to you. When I have my courses come out, guys, I will have affirmations suitable to specifics in your childhood, so you can just download those. But until then, I would record your own. Oh my God, yes, Loz, I love listening to my affirmations now. God, guys, do you? This is amazing. God, that's amazing because at the beginning of the challenge, lots of people weren't liking it, and now people are liking it. I've been doing my affirmations, and I really feel like he's already my boyfriend. Oh, wonderful, Jasmine, wonderful. SP has been calling me every day like I affirmed. Wonderful, Jess. Every day. It's my SP's birthday tomorrow, and I'm debating whether to message them or not. Look, guys, birthdays are really hard. I don't know what to say with that. If you message them, just do it from a place of total confidence that they're going to be thrilled to hear from you. We don't have to believe the affirmations. My head keeps rejecting them. No, you don't have to. Of course your head's going to reject them. It doesn't believe it. It thinks the opposite. It's going to reject it every time. Just keep saying them and saying them. When are the lives going on YouTube? I'm uploading them at the moment, guys, and I'm having to make the thumbnails, and it's just a shit show. It's just a shit show of work, YouTube. It's so involved. I'm going to get someone to help me, but I've only uploaded 8, and so far it's taken me forever just to do the thumbnails. Is it okay to say SP is depressed without me? Yes, say that, darling. Say their life's gone to shit without you. Say that. Affirmations wanting a relationship. What do you mean? For wanting one? Well, say, I'm in the most beautiful relationship. He loves me so much. She loves me so much. Just say generic stuff about you're in this beautiful relationship now. Epic. Thank you. What did we talk about? Why do things manifest only partially happen? Like SP will come back and then leave. That's because of you, darling. They come back and then leave because of your old shitty self-concept that's kicking in. Your old securities kick in. Your old fears kick in. Then they leave. It's not partially happening. It's called you're fucking it up, Rebecca. That's why you got to work on your self-concept, guys. They leave because you've got abandonment issues. They leave because you've got rejection issues. They leave because of you. Lodge, you were so helpful. I went back to 41 and 25, wrote my negative thoughts and burned them. Wonderful, darling. Guys, if you don't know what she means, we're talking about videos number 25 and 41 that I always recommend people watch, because early on, when I was first doing the lives, there weren't as many questions coming in, and so I did talk a little bit more at the beginning of each video, and in those 2 videos I do talk a lot without a lot of questions. I do kind of do a bit of a rant about self-concept in 25 and a rant about the old story in 41. There's also 67, 77, and also number 5. I talk a bit about self-concept in depth as well. There's a couple of Facebook ones as well that are really helpful about childhood issues. Anything that says childhood issues in the title or childhood or self-concept, go and watch them, guys. What does it mean when your affirmations start to feel really natural? It means it's working, darling. The naturalness feeling, as Neville calls it, it's great. Oh, thank you, darling, for the rose. Who was that? Myrna. Try putting what if before your affirmations if you're struggling to believe them at first. Yes, you can say that. What if I was loved by everyone? What if I was so wanted? What if I was irresistible? You can say what if. Yep, absolutely. Hi, Loz. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi, Paula. How's that little bubba? Hello. Is it okay to affirm that there is time passing by working in my favour? Yeah, the time passing is working in my favour. While this time is passing, he's getting his shit together. He's getting over all his crap. He's realising just how much I mean to him. And then he'll be back. And then we'll be better than ever. And then. You can say that, darling, if you really want to. I want to get rid of the old stories so my self-concept affirmations can work. Well, stop clinging on to, I have to get rid of for this to work. Don't say that, darling. Just say, well, they're working. Okay? Don't condition it. I'm confused about quantum leaping that I kept hearing about. It's literally just you're moving from one state to the other at the end. People just try and make it sound fancy, so you watch their video. You're in one state, you move to another state. You're in parallel realities. The end, you've leapt quantumly to another reality. Please stop listening to anyone who goes on about this shit. It's literally you've moved from one state to the other. Married, not married. Single, married. Happy, depressed. You've quantum leapt. Please stop listening to these idiots. Drove past one of our stores today and Jai's bike was there. Massive birds. Now he's so close, just like you, the road from me close. Oh, Harry's going absolutely amazing. Oh, wonderful, darling. Do you consciously affirm all day? You can, guys, but you've got to get on with your life too. You've got to do your job and things. Loz, what are some good examples we can use for small manifestations as evidence? Free coffee, getting someone to say something, do something, getting someone to affirm your affirmations. So get someone to say one of your affirmations to you. Like, I want someone to tell me today that I'm a queen. I want someone this week to tell me that I'm so irresistible. Okay? And then when it happens, you'll be like, oh, fuck, that was... Or a really specific word like, I am magnetizing. I am abundantly wealthy. Or, something really specific. And then when they say that specific word, you'll be like, well, that was a bit too specific for it not to have been me saying that. Right? I manifested 6 different coloured cars today within an hour. Oh, wonderful, darling. I saw that, but I couldn't post it because, guys, you've got to put the evidence of your power post in the post forum. There's a post that says, powerful, I am powerful as fuck. I want you to put those purple cars, free coffee, power stories in there because there's too many coming through. I can't approve everyone's purple car posts, okay? So please do post them in there, darling, because I can't approve them because the whole page is filling up with purple cars and bees and people are like, what the fuck is this? So there's a post called Proof of Your Power, powerful as fuck. Go put powerful or power and you'll find the post, darling. Go post in there. I manifested. Hi, Queen. Should we focus on one affirmation at a time or does that not matter? We can only, you mean one manifestation? What are you talking about? You can only have one thought at a time, guys. An affirmation is a thought. You can't think two things at once. They can't both exist in the reality of your brain at the same time. I am loved and wanted. I'm a piece of shit. Can't exist at the same time. You can only say one at the time. Do you mean manifestation? The thing you're trying to manifest? No, I would recommend you do more than one thing to manifest. Car, house, SP, etc. Wrong person is obsessed with me. My SP will next. Don't worry, darling. Don't worry. Hi, Loz. I'm using my affirmations, your affirmations. When I say them in my head, I'm like fighting with myself. Yes, Tina Marie, that's normal. Why are you surprised by this? You've had however many years of the shit in your brain and you think that, oh my God, it's fighting me. Yes, it thinks you're not wanted, you're not loved, he's not coming back, and you're surprised that it's fighting you. I saw your post. What? Is this actually a question? Guys, you've got to understand you're trying to fight your brain that's been thinking this shit for years. Years. And you've done affirmations a few times and you're shocked that it's fighting you? Guys, think about this logically. That's what it thinks you are. That's your ego. It's going to fight you every time when it doesn't hear what it wants to hear. Got it? Don't be surprised by it. Push through. Don't give up and throw the baby out with bathwater. Oh my God, it's fighting me. I'll give up. Guys, it's going to fight you. I don't know how many times I can say this. You might get headaches. You might get anxious. You might get nightmares. You might feel sick. You might not want to listen to your affirmation tapes at night like me. That means it's fucking working. Alex is H, my soulmate. What the fuck, darling? Are you for real? Can you see the name of my account? Do I look like a psychic? Please stop asking me these stupid questions about, is he my soulmate? First of all, there's no such thing as a fucking soulmate, darling. Secondly, you can decide if he's your soulmate, if you want to, by manifesting him as your soulmate. If you go to a psychic, all they're going to do is reflect your shitty thinking that you don't think he's your soulmate because you had to go to a psychic reading on TikTok to ask, which means, guess what, darling? He's fucking not. Because you've got the fear that he isn't. There's your answer. Be your own goddamn psychic. I hate it when people come on here and ask me psychic shit. Are you for real? You're going to a psychic to ask a person's your soulmate. Just by the very question of asking. They're not, darling. Because you've got fearful thoughts that they're not and you're going to manifest that. That's how this shit works. And the psychic, if you went to one, would just say, no, they're not your soulmate, love. Give up. Because you fucking asked. The asking is your answer. Why don't you step into the state of, he is my soulmate, and then he will be. You decide, darling. You create your reality. Please stop asking me stupid questions that I'm a psychic. You're your own psychic, guys. All psychics are doing is reflecting your shitty thinking and your fears about not having him as your soulmate, and they'll just say, no, he's not. Go to another psychic channel in a minute. Go and ask that. See what the answer is. And it'll be exactly that, what I just said, because that's the fear in your question. I can read it. And that's all the psychic's doing is reading your fear and giving you the answer back. And I'm not called Psychic Loz. Read the title. I love you guys, but when you come on here and ask me, fucking, is he, is she? You're not getting this. You're creating the fact that they aren't your soulmate by just the thought that they aren't. That's how this shit works. Loz is iconic. I saw that question and I was like, take cover, people. We've got a rank coming our way. Psychic Loz. Are we all going to get our manifestations? Oh, God. Loz, you are my soulmate. Oh, Lulu. Do not give psychics your power. They're a waste of money because you have the answers. Yes, guys. If you only knew the answers are within you, you would never spend money on a psychic again. Loz, SP, and I went out and danced all night Saturday. Next step, we are dating. Oh, Miss Jess, did you? Went out danced all night. Oh, how romantic. Love it. We don't claim her. How do you start self-concept? You start writing down all the shit in your brain that's negative, darling, or thinking it. Oh, yeah, I do think all these shitty thoughts. Then affirm against that, write the complete opposite of what you thought, and then turn them into affirmations and say them all fucking day. Guys, do you see a salt lamp behind her? Yes. Yes. Once I went to a psychic and they told me that my husband was cheating on me. I wasn't married. Wow. She was a really shit mind reader, wasn't she? Hilarious. So many people in here only focusing on their SPs. Where's all my people wanting to make bank, lol? Oh, look. Fee, honestly, darling, just focus on your business absolutely booming. and you having the greatest activewear company in where you are. Just keep saying that. Can't thank you enough. Oh, Miss Jess, that's lovely. How nice. So pleased for you. Loz, SP got mad because I told people that we're almost together but you didn't think we were. Tips. Why are you going around telling people out loud what you think you are, guys? Please don't do that. Oh, we're going out. The guy will go, fuck, bitch, you're just my friend. Stop doing things in the 3D. Stop that. Revise it. Imagine he doesn't care what you said. Either revise the whole thing or imagine he doesn't care and he thinks you're a nut and he thinks that's funny. Okay. That needs to be on a merch shirt. Yes. Do I look like a good assault lamp behind me? I hope to feel better about love and more hopeful. Well, Jane, Ib, LBB, this isn't the place to hope, darling. I don't do hope. Hope is a beggar. Hope. I hope it gets better. Good luck with that. We don't do hope, darling. We just manifest what we want. It's better. My life is great. My love life's going to be amazing. I've got the love of my life right now. That's what we do. We don't do hope, darling. Hope is for fucking weak people. I'm letting the universe decide. I hope it gets better, this power outside of me. Please bring it. No, darling. You're the power. There's no hope here. There's no hope in manifesting. Fucking stick with us, darling, and you'll get your love, your better about love and feel better about love. Go and watch all the lives in the Facebook group. You're lost as shit. We don't do hope. Yes, exactly. Is feeling bad for leaving my SP's messages on scene because of the 3D? Is feeling bad for leaving SP's messages on scene, focusing on the 3D? I don't understand that. You're focusing on the 3D, yes, you're looking at the messages, you're leaving them on scene, but you're just manipulating them. Why are you manipulating the 3D, darling? I wouldn't do that. But anyway, do whatever you want. That's happened to me. And I waited outside the grocery shop waiting. What are you talking about? What did Mother of Three Things King say? Oh my God, we should send you a magic 8-ball. Oh, that would be funny. Walking alone, suddenly thought, oh no, I left my wedding rings at home, living in the end much. Ah! You've convinced yourself that much. You thought, oh God, where are they? I love it. Loz, do parodies of Hope and the Universe. Oh, look, I have a whole character on my comedy channel. Don't be a psycho that loves the universe and is into law of attraction. I will post them on TikTok, guys, but I swear to you, when I post her, people think she's for real. A lot of people thought she was for real on TikTok. A lot of people were saying, this girl's a nut. What's this girl's problem? And I'm like, I'm acting. Because I filmed it like a mockumentary. So people think, some people are so dumb that they actually thought I was for real. And so if I stick it on TikTok, you wait. People will be like, oh yes, I have a universe in my room too. And I'll be like, oh my God. I'll go find them. They're on a hard drive somewhere. So being hopeless romantic is doing more harm. No, it's not being a hopeless romantic. You can be a hopeless romantic, but the word hopeless isn't great in manifesting. I'm hopeless about romance. Nothing works out for me. I've got no hope about romance. How's that going to fucking help you, love? Think about that. I'm hopeless about romance. Be careful of your words. There is no hope for me in love. Great. SP's son and my sons adore each other. Family feels complete. SP will show soon. Wonderful, darling. Wonderful. I don't understand why manifesting SP is so easy for me, but weight loss isn't. Because you have a story about weight loss, darling. Okay? Did you get criticised for your weight as a child? Were you bullied at school? Did your parents always tell you need to be on a diet or you look fat? That's why. I saw her in the vehicle today. Is that a good sign? Yes, darling, give it all good meaning if you saw your SP. Figure out what triggers you and affirm against it. Yes, guys, absolutely. He texted me this morning. Oh, thanks for the crane, Ashley. He texted me this morning and I asked him if he wanted to go to a baseball game, but he hasn't texted me. Guys, stop asking them to do things. Be the girl, please. But just affirm that you go to the baseball together. This Loz is my favourite Loz when I go off my brain. As I wait for my main SP, my ex came back in my life. Oh, look, that happens, guys. Happens every time. My ex is back. He won't fucking go away. My boyfriend just called this girl attractive and her body in front of me, and now I feel jealous. Darling, you've got to assess what makes you feel jealous. Were you compared to others as a child? Were you told you weren't good enough? Did you feel not good enough as a child and now you feel not good enough and you constantly feel like your body isn't good enough or you're not good enough? That's where that's coming from and they're reflecting it. Just go and work on that, darling. I'm dating this guy. I really like him and I want to manifest him to marry me. Well, start saying you're married already, darling. Start seeing yourself as married. Don't do anything in the 3D. Just imagine you and him married in your mind. He loves being my husband. Saw a guy look like just like SP today. He's here. Wonderful, darling. That was for another live. What was for another live? What did Brody say? I can't see what Brody said. Stop trying to go live with me. I don't go live with people. Really, honestly, go away. If I've rejected you once, get the hint. Are you going to bring out your magic ball? Lost my magic 8 ball. My crystal ball. Just home from an NYC trip with SP. Do the self-concept work. It works. Oh, wonderful, Penny. Woohoo! Oh, Penny and I had our call ages ago. And look how well she's doing. Love it. Got tired of being sad and giving control. I'm a goddamn goddess and I get what I want. Yes, Molly! Wonderful, darling. Self-concept going overtime. Good, Sophie. You're the only one with answers. It's your reality, not his. How is he supposed to know? Yes, guys. I had to rant affirmations at myself tonight. Need to be patient with myself and my self-concept. Yes, guys, but rant. It's a good idea. Rant and rampage. No, the soulmate question was for another live to see if he would say another answer. What? The soulmate question was for another live to see if he would say another answer. What do you mean? You're going to go and do it on another live? Go on. I'm interested to see what they say. I wish you still did one-to-ones. We have to do one of your courses. Yes, sorry, guys. I just don't have the time. And plus, I'm moving house at the moment a month earlier than I expected. I've got to get rid of all the crap in this house because I took so much with me, and this house is much smaller that I'm moving to. It's got a lot less space, like half the size, and I just can't have so much crap. So the courses may take a little while. I'm not going to affirm that, though. They'll be ready soon. I manifest being spoiled and money quickly, but SP takes some time. Stop saying it's taking time. I was messing with the psychic laugh myself. Oh, okay, good. I wish you did one-to-ones. I saw that one. Are there any affirmations for fixing feeling impatient? Yes, start saying, I decide the time. Everything comes quickly for me. I don't need to feel impatient because I know it's here already. Say things like that, guys, if you're feeling impatient. I don't need to feel impatient. I know it's here already. Say that. I love that you're being a troll. I'm dying here. That's amazing. Are you excited about moving? I am. I'm already living in that other place in my mind. I'm already living there. I packed my car up yesterday with a whole lot of stuff just to move. Because every time I go see my mum, I'll unpack some things. So I've got less stuff to move. So the removalists only move the big stuff. I am excited about moving. You know when you're already living in another house in your head? My mum always told me that. She was always like, if you go and look for a house, if they've already packed their boxes, you know they want to move. They're living somewhere else in their mind, offer less money. She was right. Because in their mind, they're already living somewhere else. So you offer less to the real estate agent because you know deep down those people are out of there. Will you open one-to-one coaching again? I don't think so, guys. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I'm trying to work through body issues, but I'm struggling. Well, darling, if you've got body issues, say things like, my body is perfect just the way it is. It does everything I want it to do. It looks the way I want it to look. My body is healing itself rapidly, or I'm losing weight rapidly, or weight just falls off me, or I love my body unconditionally, whatever the issue is, darling. You should take your puppy and your cat to the beach when you move. Jesus Christ, I'm a bit worried about this. So yesterday I was in the park and there's this lake that appears when there's been storms. It's like a storm drain turns into this big lake, and there's been massive storms here. Anyway, there was a lake. I turned around and my dog is in the water, her feet in the water, trying to go into this lake with ducks and shit. And I'm like, oh, Christ, get out. And her feet are all, and then she wouldn't walk back from the park because her feet were all soaked. She just stopped. I had to pick her up and I was all wet with this pond water. And I was like, oh my God, what's she going to be like when I take her to the beach? Because my brother reckons when he's taken her to the beach before, she just goes mental like, water! And she just runs. Whew! So I'm like, oh God, there's a dog beach right in front of my house. And if I take her down there, she'll probably dive in the water every time I take her down. I'll be like having to bath her every day. So I'll be like, no, may not go in the water. We'll see. But apparently she loves swimming. I'm like, oh shit. Loz, will you do a house tour once you move? Would love to see your beach view. Yes, we'll do lives on the balcony. Watch the sunset. The sun will set every day at like 5 o'clock and you'll be able to see the sunset. We'll have a wine. It'll be right in front of my house. Ooh, going down into the ocean. Well, there's houses in front, but you know what I mean. There's some rooftops in front, then there's ocean. Doesn't have to be a beach view, but the neighbours have a cute dog over the fence. Yes. I need more affirmations when I'm working out. I tell my body it's lean and fit and healthy. Yes, that's beautiful. My body, I look like, you can say, I look like a bodybuilder. I look like Jennifer Lopez. I've got the best abs. I've got abs like J-Lo. I've got a butt like J-Lo. Whatever it is you want to say. You can describe yourself looking like someone else as well. Yes, beach view. Yes! The only problem with that, if I turn the camera around, will just be sun in the camera, won't it? Loz, what's this? Yes, beach view. Yes. My daughter is frustrated with her two best friends. How can I affirm for her? Frustrated with her two best friends? Well, tell her to stop being frustrated with them, okay? So whatever she's doing in her mind is causing the reality of her best friends. So if they're being mean to her, if they're bullying her, if they're not there for her, if they're not listening to her, it's because she thinks they aren't good friends. I'm frustrated with them. They're not good friends to me. They used to be such good friends and now they're like X, Y, Z. Tell her to stop thinking all those negative things about them and say, they are my BFFs. They do everything I want them to do. They love me so much. They listen to me. They're kind to me. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? I'm successful and grad school will be an amazing experience. Wonderful, darling. Love that. In a CrossFit workout, I tell myself I'm strong over and over to stop myself dying. Yes, that's great. Just affirm whilst doing it. Well, think about how elite athletes do it, guys. It's all mind power. It's all mind control, and that's how they push through. I used to date an Olympian, and he used to tell me that the lactic acid used to kick in at some point when he was in the Olympics, and he would just have to push through this feeling of such severe pain with his mind, and his body wouldn't be able to go on anymore whilst racing, but he would just use mind control to push through it because his body was saying, stop, stop. And he would have to use his mind. That's why all top sports people, guys, it's about their mind more than anything. And he won a silver medal in the Olympics. His dad is in hospital and he usually responds to me, hasn't in days. What's this? Can I reach out to SP if I'm genuinely worried about him and his family, even if I'm undelivered? His dad is in hospital and he usually responds to me. Guys, if you're concerned about them and you want to send a nice message because something's going on with their family, go ahead. Why are you asking me? You know, give it the meaning that he'll love that you've reached out. Yes, I compete in powerlifting and I recently manifested getting much stronger and it's been crazy. Yes, guys. Look, when I was at the Olympics in London, my brother and I went to the weightlifting, and I think the weightlifting was one of the best events we went to, and I went to about 20 events, and I think the weightlifting was hands down one of the most exciting. And the reason why the weightlifting was so exciting was the tension in the room when they would come out and be lifting heavier and heavier and heavier was so extreme. You could hear a pin drop, and all you could hear on the side was the coach. And that made me realize it was the mind. It was all about their mind, because the coach would be on the side and screaming in Russian and Chinese and everything, and you were just like, you were willing them to lift these things, and the coach was doing it for them, and the crowd was willing them, and it was all, everyone's minds were like, come on, come on, come on, right? So it wasn't necessarily, it was like bypassing their own strength and using their mind power to lift. It was amazing, and the coaches would be screaming at them at the top of their lungs. Like, it was like they went, no coach just stood there like this. It was like coaching. It was mind coaching. And it was the most extreme thing to watch. And when they dropped the weight, you were just like, the whole crowd was like, oh, like so heartbroken for them. I love lifting. Yeah, I do lots. It's totally about the mind. Yes. And it was. And that's why it was so enthralling to watch. It was like, you knew it was all about their mind. You knew, like, if they just for a split second thought they couldn't do it, they would drop the weight. It was amazing to watch. I found it the best. And I saw diving, and I saw Pistorius, and I saw, what's his name? The fastest guy in the world. And that still wasn't as exciting as the weightlifting. You're our mind coach. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Yes, so true. The doubt is what stops us, but no more for me. Yes, guys. I just started affirming, I'm the healthiest now since I was in my 20s. Oh, that's lovely. I'm the healthiest now since I was in my 20s. I've got the body of a 20-year-old. Yes, say that. I just started affirming. Yes. That's how I got through my 2 big hikes the past 2 days. Mind over matter. Yes, guys. Yes. Me every workout. Good. Is there anyone who does CrossFit who doesn't do that? Haha. Yeah, guys, it's the mind-muscle connection. Remember when the good trainers always say to you, now put the mind in the muscle, now lift the weight. You can't lift the weight and build the muscle without thinking of the muscle. It makes a big difference when you're lifting a weight and you're just going like this, and if you're thinking of that muscle, okay, I'm thinking into it. Now I'm doing it. It works every time. You can feel it more. It's really weird, but it works. That's why I didn't like it when people used to talk to me at the gym. I'm like, I'm concentrating. I'm doing the mind control on my muscles here. True, yes. Loz, my fave affirmation from what, Selena? My trainer said focus when I'm slipping. Yes. What are some of your favorite affirmations? I run this shit. I'm the queen of my reality. I say what goes. Things like that. I went back walking and completed 4.5 miles today. Oh my God, that's far. Jesus. I had a wonderful encounter with a man and want to make him my new SP. Well, then affirm he is, darling. Imagine in your mind that he's been thinking of you and he loves being your man and he's yours. Okay? Just imagine he is. Imagine lying in bed with him every night. Absolutely. If I miss a lift, I say I'm strong, reset, and I always get it. Yes, guys, it's like when you sing. I didn't think about this till now. When I used to be a singer, you would think of the note before you sang it. So if you're a really high note, you would never reach the note. You would think, oh, where's the note? Ah, you'd be like, oh, it's there. So if it was a massive note that you couldn't hit, you'd think, well, where is that note in my mind? And you would feel it and think it in your mind first before you sang it. It's a really, I can't describe it, but you think the note. I'm not describing it properly, but a singing teacher once taught me that if you've got a big high note, you just think about it first. Where's that note? Oh, it's like anything. Like with tennis, you think about where you're going to hit the ball. With football, you would think about where you're kicking it before you kick it. Like David Beckham could just imagine. Like I watched something the other day. It was amazing. It was on a TikTok, and it was a guy had won $75,000 by doing a 3/4 throw in the basketball, and he literally they just handed him the ball. And he just went like this. He didn't even look at the basket. He just kind of briefly looked at it. And he just went with one hand. Just went. And he was this little short guy, and it went straight in. And LeBron James was just like, jumped on him. And you could just tell that guy just went, I'm getting that in. I'm imagining it going in. All basketball players do that. They all imagine the ball going in before it goes in. It's not about the way they throw it. It's their mind seeing the ball go in before it goes in. Every time. David Beckham will see the soccer ball go into the net before he kicks it. Every time. You saw that. Wasn't it amazing? He literally just got the ball, went, like, no thought. Like, no, it looked like he hadn't thought about it at all. No, he wasn't standing there. Okay, he just went, nah, I'm getting this in. This is going in. I'm giving my 75 grand. It was amazing. Loz, I finally got contact from SP and he said if I didn't have kids. Oh, don't worry about the kids, darling. Just forget that. That's you thinking your kids are a problem. Have you ever thought in your life, because I've got kids, romance will be a problem for me, love will be a problem for me? That's why he's saying it. It's your assumption about the fact that you have kids being a problem. That's why it's coming out of his mouth. Stop thinking that. Stop affirming that in your mind, thinking it's a problem and it won't be anymore and he won't fucking care. Got it? It's always your fears out of their mouth, guys. What's this truth serum? Hang on, where's the rest of it? Hi, Loz. Not sure if I can sum up everything that's been happening. Weekend and 2 job interviews coming up. All self-concept. Oh, Loz, my favourite affirmation from you is I'm too important to lose. Yes, I love that one, guys. Say that a lot. How much money? Yes, 75,000. And he just went. My SP affirmation is I am his dream. He has the dream life with me. And he posted this. Oh my God. And he posted me to his story. Oh, did he, Brody? With the song, Life Could Be a Dream. He never posts anyone. I am his dream. He has his dream life with me. And he used the song Life Could Be a Dream. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. That one. Oh, how lovely, Brody. And you did that. Love it. Manifested a job I start today. I didn't even apply. Oh, what am I doing? Didn't even apply. Hang on. What's the quickest you've ever manifested something, Loz? Oh, I do it all the time, guys. When I take my cat to the vet and they tell me something bad and I think, fuck you. You're going to come out and tell me this instead. Stuff like that. I'll just tell them what they're going to say. You're going to say this, 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 and they'll come out and say that when they've told me something completely opposite before. I do it all the time. Would my SP know I'm manifesting them if they were spiritual and also know about manifesting? No, guys. Don't worry about that. Who cares? Spiritual. I hate people who say they're spiritual. You're more spiritual than me, are you, darling? We're all fucking spirit. How are you more spiritual than me? What the fuck are you talking about? Stop being so up yourself. Okay, I just got home. You'll have to start this live over again for me. I was so smug with myself. Oh, I love it, Brody. Love it. That's so beautiful. Would my SP know I'm manifesting them? I saw that one. Hi, darling. That's so adorable. Yes, it is, Brody. It's gorgeous. You saw that. It's amazing. Yeah, the guy with the basketball. Yep. He's my man. Yes, that's lovely. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to go. Awesome bits today. Oh, good. Oh, my God. Hi, Loz. Hi, Lester. It was very sweet. Yes, guys. That's lovely, Brody. I'm tired of giving people free will when they don't have it. Yes, guys, stop doing that. Stop giving them free will. Sometimes I stop myself and I realise I'm giving people free will. Oh, maybe he'll think this. Maybe she'll do that. Fuck no. You know what I mean? Stop yourself every time you think, what are they thinking? Maybe they'll do this. Maybe she'll do that. Maybe they'll think this. Maybe they think that. No. Stop that. Sorry, everyone, if you have that song in your head. I have it stuck in mine too. Ah, that's a lovely song to have. Do you ever get overwhelmed with the fact that we can create our own reality? No, now I know it. I'm like, oh, well, fantastic. It's so empowering, guys. Be amped up by the power of that. Don't be overwhelmed. That was the biggest help for me, the no free will. Yep. Guys, you've just got to decide. Well, I say what you're going to say. I say what you're going to do. I run this shit. Okay? So if I say you love me, you fucking love me. If I keep thinking you don't, if I keep thinking of the unbelievable story in my mind, that's what will manifest. So stop fucking thinking it, Loz. I say that to myself sometimes. Like, why am I going on with the story in my head? You know that if you keep running with that story, that's what will manifest. Stop thinking it. Stop giving them the will to decide what it is you want them to say or do. You tell them what they're going to say or do. You tell them. Got it? It's really incredible. Yes, guys. When you get it, you're like, oh, fuck. Why didn't I know this before? Some friendship affirmations. I'm everyone's BFF. I'm everyone's favourite person. I have such beautiful friends in my life. Is it bad to affirm that SP does whatever I want him to do no matter what? No. What, you going to feel bad about that? You're going to do whatever the fuck I say. Good. Guys, don't feel bad about it. They are doing what you say. The thing is, guys, if you can get your head around this, they're already doing what you're saying in your mind. He doesn't love me. He's going to do that. He doesn't want me. I've got children, so he won't like my children. So he says, I don't want a girl with children. They're already doing it, guys. Get it? Thanks, Ashley, for the rose. So now all you're doing is the opposite. They're already doing what you're thinking. You're already telling him what to do with your mind. Now you're just changing what that mind is saying. So he changes what he's doing and saying. Got it? You're already doing it, guys. You can get your head around this. It's not manipulation. You're already doing it. They're already reflecting your thinking. Just think about that logically. They're already doing it. So then you don't have to feel bad when you change what they're doing. Do sleep affirmations work? I don't know, Sophie. That's why we're doing the experiment in the group. We'll test it and see. I'm skeptical. Truth Serum sent me a microphone. Oh, thank you, darling. Where is it? I saw the mic thing, but I didn't see it pop up. Must have been not looking. Please explain no one has any free will in our reality. Darling, everyone is just reflecting your thinking about you, them, and situations. The end. So if that's all that's happening in your reality, then how can they have free will? They can only reflect your thinking. That's it. That's it. That's how it works. They can only reflect your thinking. If you don't believe me, test yourself and see. Go out and get people to say words, do things for you, and then you'll see that it's your reality and you run it. And then you'll be like, oh, fuck. Everyone's been reflecting my thinking this whole time, my whole life. Got it? My SP contacted me, but not in the way I wanted. Is any movement good? All movement's good, guys. Give a good meaning. Doesn't matter that it's not the way you wanted. Change them in your mind. Change the version to the version you want. Read Neville books about subconscious thinking, y'all. They help. Yes, read Neville books about subconscious thinking, guys. Absolutely. Exactly when I say why he hasn't called, then he don't call, I'm like, stop thinking that. Yes, guys, you've got to stop putting the thoughts out there that are not what you want. I have a really hard time with that. My brain will run away with all kinds of fucking stories all day. And then I'm just like, why, Loz? You know this. You teach this all day. Why are you letting your mind run? So just stop yourself, guys. I've been sleeping with affirmations for 2 months and it's been working great for me. Hard at first. Okay, darling. Well, then if that's working, that's what I want to hear, that there are people that can attest to it in the group. Good, good. That's what I want to report back from after this 21 days. What's your favourite success story you've had or ever heard? I think there's a lot of stories in the group, actually, guys. That Lisa getting rid of her cancer, Brody getting her SP back. There's lots of great stories in the group that make me so proud. Penny getting her SP back. Jenny getting her SP back. All the people have had calls with me. Like, I'm really proud. Hey, from South Australia. Oh, hi from Perth. Mine too, Loz. You're too what? You mind? I'm so glad I found you. You've literally changed my way of thinking. Oh, good, Lulu G. Gomez. I'm next. Yes, guys, say that. I've been doing the sleep affirmations since mid-May. They definitely work. Oh, good, Selena. So you guys have been doing them for a while. They work. Good, good. Okay, I'm going to fucking stick to it. I'm going to stop watching the ASMR and falling asleep by accident. Can listening to sad music make things worse? Yes, guys, it will affect your mood. Don't get in the car and listen to all the sad radio songs because they're all sad fucking romantic anti-romance songs. They're all, he left me, broke my heart, I'm nothing without you songs. Like, honestly. I'm like a drug and everyone is addicted. Can't get enough. Yes, say that. It's a good one. I'm like a drug. He can't get enough of me. He's addicted to me. That's wonderful. Jenny, Penny, Brody. You can only get SPs if your name ends with a Y. No. Lisa got her SP back. Lots of people did, guys, that don't have names without a Y. That's reassuring about the night affirmations. I'll keep doing them. Yes, guys. Hi from Trinidad. Oh, Trinidad. I'm going to add it to my Spotify playlist that I listen to for my SP specifically. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, but why does doubtful thinking sometimes make things work? Is it just me? Doubtful thinking makes things work. What do you mean? Because you're probably already affirming it before and despite the doubt, it's still manifested. I'm not sure what you mean, darling. If you're manifesting an SP, don't listen to Olivia Rodriguez. Yeah, look, anyone depressing, guys, don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. My therapist pointed that out to me when I first started going to therapy before I went to the group therapy and I was going through a breakup, and she said, listening to the radio is really affecting you. Just turn it off. And I was thinking, what else am I going to do in the car? But now I realise I just affirm, but I didn't know that back then. I will persist, Loz. It is done. Good, darling. Good. I might use that. I'm like a drug. He is so addicted to me. I might use that in a video. Can I, darling? I love that. Love it. Molly, I'm going to use that in a video if you don't mind. Loz, have you seen any changes from when you started listening to night affirmations? Yeah, I'm fighting them. I'm not liking them. I'm going to see tonight. I'm going to be really strict with it. What is the sleep affirmations? I mean, how do you do that? So we're doing a challenge in the Facebook group at the moment, guys. If you're not in the Facebook group, please come and join. And it's a 21-day challenge. We're probably about halfway through at the moment. And we're recording our own voices, doing our affirmations and looping them with VLC or audio loop or a looping app and listening to them all night very quietly on down low while we sleep. Okay? We're seeing if they work. If I use affirmations, should I answer them myself? Why do friends come easy? Because people love me? Yes, you can answer them yourself. Why does he love me so much? Because I'm so fucking amazing. Why do people come spend so much time with me? Because I'm everyone's favourite person. Yes, absolutely. Add it with your self-concept. It's like, why this SP thing or why this life thing? And then add your self-concept because I'm so this, I'm so that, I'm so motherfucking amazing. It's a really good thing to do, guys. Or you can just say, he loves me so much because I'm so motherfucking amazing. He is my man because who wouldn't want me? You know what I mean? Like, use your self-concept in conjunction with your other affirmations, guys. It's a great idea. Oh, Pat, what? You've been in hospital for a couple of weeks. Must try this, Loz. Oh, darling, are you all right? So the sooner we let go of the old story, the sooner SP will come. Yes, guys, you've got to get rid of that old fucking story and see them anew. See for the blind man. See them differently. See the story differently. See the story you want, not the old story. Loz, tell your subconscious that it's absorbing everything easily before you listen. Yes, affirm. I will do that. I love nighttime affirmations. My brain loves listening to nighttime affirmations. My mind loves it. Yes, I'm going to do that. I absorb it so easily every night. Yes. Why? Because, oh, awesome technique. How about my past traumas? So you can just say, my fear doesn't affect me anymore because I'm so motherfucking powerful. I run my reality. I don't let my old fears overtake me because I run my brain now. Say things like that. Will they forget the old story? Yes, they do, guys. It's weird. When you revise it, especially, they forget it. It's very strange how it happens. It's freaky as fuck. Loz, I love you, and I love all you. I love you all. Have a good day. Oh, thanks. I better go because my phone's running out, my iPad's running out of batteries. So guys, if you don't follow me. I go live twice daily. Subconscious Laws, press the follow button and get all notifications. Otherwise, you won't know when I'm live. And come to the Facebook group and watch all these lives back. And we are doing the 21-day sleep challenge at the moment. Affirmations challenge is probably halfway through, so come and join us. And just look for the post on the page about 21-day affirmation challenge. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.